For hundreds of years, the Indians of southwest Arizona had hunted wild game for their livelihood. But now, a different kind of hunter invaded the land. A small group of white men, if they could be called men, who hunted and killed human beings for pay.
Will you miss, Shorn? $50 American, he's getting away clean.
I'll get him. Hey, that's mighty good shooting. Easiest way of making money that ever happened to me. Come on, let's go to work.
Mark of the knife is still there. There's a trail of 3 horses, shod with iron. It leads south.
To Mexico. The Mexicans have always been our enemies. Long before the white ice came, they've hated us. Now, must we submit to this?
No, we will not submit.
Then come, let us go after them.
Not yet. We must gather more warriors.
But if we do that, Agent Jeffords may hear of it.
He will hear of it. Because I will tell him.
Cochise? Hunting party?
You might call it that.
It is not the season for deer.
The game we will kill will not be deer. Show him!
Cochise, who did this?
3 white men. They fled south to Mexico.
Cochise, wait!
My brother thinks we have no cause for anger.
You have every cause.
And there's nothing else to be said.
I agree with you, Cochise. There is nothing lower than men who hunt other human beings for the bounty on their scalps, but you must not take a war party into Mexico.
It is the Mexicans who hire them.
Because they fear Apaches. There are still Indians who raid south of the border.
The Chiricahuas do not.
Whoever pays for those scalps may not know that. You take a war party into Mexico, their soldiers will destroy you. That will not put a stop to this bounty hunting.
At least we will die like men. And those who butcher us for pay will die with us.
Cochise,
Your words are useless. We will ride into Mexico. You cannot stop us.
Come, Cochise.
I know I cannot stop you, Cochise, but you must not take your warriors. You and I, we will go alone. Listen to me, Cochise. An armed party is an act of war. But you are the chief of the Chiricahuas. I can take you there alone. Together we will go down there and find out who is paying this bounty. That will put a stop to it.
The 3 men who murder for money, they will be punished.
They killed on the reservation. They will be punished, I promise you. The most important thing is to make sure that no more of your people are killed for their scalps.
Return to the stronghold.
No, Cochise.
No.
Return to the stronghold!
We will leave at once.
Luck, we will overtake them tomorrow.
Or the next day. Must not know we are trailing them. They are in no hurry. Cochise, maybe it would be better to let them reach their destination. Get the one who hires them.
We'll find the one who hires them afterward.
Well, boys, it ain't gonna be long before we're gonna start collecting from our good friend Don Diego. The sum of $500 American. Couple of hundred for me, couple of hundred for old Parker there, and 100 for you.
I don't know why I gotta get the short end of the deal.
'Cause you only got yourself 2 scalps this time, that's why.
Yeah, I know, but seems to me like we ought to divvy up even.
Oh, what are you grumbling about? The next time out, you'll probably get twice as many as we do.
If there is a next time.
What are you talking about? Why, the way we got this thing set up, it's bound to go on just as long as we want for it to. Well, every time we lift a bunch of them patchy scalps, some Indians get mad and go over and pull a raid on old Don Diego's hacienda, don't they?
Yeah?
And every time they do that, old Don sends us back out for some more of them patchy scalps, and he pays cash for it.
I reckon you're right.
Well, of course I'm right. All we have to do is to keep things stirred up between old Don and them Indians. Hey, looky now. Looks to me like an Indian and a white man.
You figure they trailed us.
Well, if they did, they sure found us. Parker, let's get them horses back in them rocks. Come on. Not now. Hold it. Wait till they get closer. Now.
I found what we were looking for.
Money. See if you can get him from the other side. Mister, don't let him kill me. You're a white man.
You call yourself one.
Stand up.
No, Cochise. We came here to stop killing, not commit them.
We've already killed 2. Why spare this one?
They were killed in a fair fight after they attacked us. How much are you paid for those scalps?
$50 each.
Who pays you? Answer me!
Why should I tell you? If I tell you who the boss is, then you don't need me no more. Then you're gonna kill me.
We do not need to know. We will find out after you are dead.
Supposing you never find him. All the boss has got to do is to hire some more hunters and the scalping goes on. And maybe yours, too. I'll make a bargain with you. I'll take it, the boss.
We do not bargain with men like you.
All right, then I got nothing to lose. Go ahead and shoot.
No, Cochise. He's right. If you wish to kill a rattlesnake, you do not cut off the rattles. You chop off his head. All right, mister, we'll bargain with you. Take us to the man who pays you.
Don Diego's hacienda.
Let's go.
Well, you can't blame them. Generally, when they see a live Apache, they don't live to tell about it.
They know who you are. Tell them there's nothing to be afraid of.
All right, hombre, this is a tame Indian.
We're not animals to be called tame.
Call your patron.
No, senor. Óndale.
I said call your patron.
Óndale. Pronto.
I'll call him myself. Don Diego!
Who is this who forces his way into my house? And what is this Apache doing here?
I brought him here. My name is Jeffords. Excuse us for breaking in, senor.
What is it, Diego? Senor Fenster, your hands are bound?
Pablo.
An Indian and a renegado.
I'm not a renegade, senor. I'm an Indian agent for the United States government.
Anyone who consorts with Indians is a renegado.
Senor, perhaps your wife,
My sister, Dona Consuelo.
Dona Consuelo. May Don Diego and I be permitted to discuss...
Por cierto, discuss whatever you like.
Don Diego. This man says that you paid bounty for Apache scalps.
Es verdad. I do, and gladly.
You would put a price on a man's head as if he were a wild animal?
Apaches are wild animals, senor. And when an animal becomes a threat to the survival of man, man puts a bounty on him. Eventually, the animal is exterminated. This is the only way to deal with Apaches.
You could petition Mexico City to send soldiers here to defend you.
We've done that many times, senor. The news came just yesterday that a troop of soldados will arrive within a few days.
Then it is no longer necessary.
I will continue to pay bounty for Indian scalps, senor. Soldiers or no soldiers.
And the rage will continue, and you will be destroyed.
Not until the last Apache is dead and forgotten. Tell this to your chief.
This is the chief. This is Cochise.
Cochise! Senor, you dishonor us by bringing this creature here.
You speak of honor? For Cochise, honor is his life. In the past, he was your enemy. But for 2 years now, he has given his word against raiding in your country. And that word has not been broken. Yet men like this and other men raid the Chiricahua country, murder them for their scalps for your bounty. That is why we are here, senor. To plead.
I do not plead.
I plead. Cochise warns. If any more of his people are killed for your bounty, I say it once again, senor. Stop this before it is too late.
A very interesting story, senor. Now may I tell you a story?
Of course, senora.
Dona Consuelo, por favor, no.
Some years ago, there lived not far from here a young girl of 16. She was convent-educated, innocent, gentle, and she was betrothed to a handsome young man. Their wedding was to be at the convent in Magdalena, where she had grown to womanhood. Her father and mother and 2 of her brothers went ahead to make the arrangements. The young girl followed the next day, escorted by her aunt, her uncle, her 12-year-old brother, and many friends and servants. No thought of danger was in their hearts as they pushed out across the desert. The sun was warm and they sang gay little songs, and then And then they were attacked by a band of Apaches. The boy tried to defend his sister. For this, he was tied to an anthill and devoured before her eyes. All the men and children were killed. The girl and her aunt were taken captive and made the lowliest of slaves. In a year, the aunt was dead from abuse and the girl was sold to half-breed traders. Then a company of soldiers rescued her and restored her to her family, or what was left of it. When she returned home, she learned that her fiancé had been killed just 1 week before. By Apaches.
You knew this girl, Senora?
I was that girl.
From that day to this, it has never stopped. Raids. Raids. 2 or 3 times each month. The brother of Pablo was killed in July. 3 weeks ago, Juana's father, murdered by Apache bullets. We never know when they will strike. We only know that they will strike. That is why I pay bounty, senor. For proof that these devils are dead. Now, senor, I advise you and your Indian to leave, while you still may do so.
All right, we'll leave. But Fenster goes with us.
I'm alcalde here, and I say this man has done nothing wrong. Now go! It's Apache. So you had it all planned. If you failed to persuade me with words, you would use bullets.
Those aren't Cochise's Apaches, those are Coyoteros.
Close the windows. One at the door. Pablo.
Maria! Maria, the rifles! Here, I'll keep them guns. You get that ammunition.
No, you cannot give him a gun!
We need every gun we can get. Hey, looks like they got a belly full.
They are Coyoteros. They will be back.
Then we shall drive them off again.
Have you plenty of ammunition?
Well, I've been expecting a shipment from Hermosillo. We can repel one more attack, perhaps. After that, quien sabe.
There's only some way of saving Donna Consuelo and the other woman.
There is a passage under this room to the food cellar. From there to a cave outside the walls. Consuelo. Maria, Juana, come. You will go down in the cellar. Wait there until night falls. If we have not come for you by then, try to escape to the village. Come. Perito, come. Adios. must go. But you must not be captured again.
I will not be captured again. If necessary, you will see to it.
Maestro, what are you doing?
I'm going out there and give myself up.
No, senor, they will torture you.
Well, there ain't any use of all of us dying here. I'm the one that they're after. I'm the one that's been taking their scalps. They must have seen me coming here. I'm going out there and give myself up.
It is I who should be going out there. I paid him for the scalps.
He did not think of that. He's sacrificing his life that we may live.
If that was his reason for running out.
You insult a brave man, Indian. But how would an Apache recognize anything noble?
I only know that I do not trust him, or anything he does.
They're coming back.
Look, Chief, I only want to save my own skin. Now, do you want me or do you want all of them in the house there? I can take you the secret way into that house.
Into a trap?
No. If I did that, you'd kill me, wouldn't you?
You have killed us for our scalps.
Now, look, do as I say. That's all over. That won't happen no more. But the man that paid for them scalps is in that house.
Even if Fenster gives him his life for ours, will they keep the bargain?
That is Chiloyo, the chief. He will not break his word.
No, he will not break his word.
The honor of an Apache. Diego! Treachery, senor. I knew he could not be trusted.
Cochise!
See that cave? That's the entrance.
Back.
And I believe that Fenster was a brave man. I ask pardon for doubting the honor of Cochise.
And for our lives, I thank you both. Diego, I think there is something more that must be said.
The buying of scalps is finished. And now, senors, we will drink. We will dine. My sister and I would like you to know that my hacienda is also a place of hospitality. Come.